Negi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at a TCS NQT problem, and the problem is very simple, called second largest element. But here you go wrong, because if you look at this problem very simply, you will never be able to solve the problem with the given time complexity in the code, and I'm pretty sure that few of the test cases will fail, and those are definitely the hidden. So the answer here we all know is 34 because we can see it. But how to write it in code? So the brute force is very simple. You sort the array in, like, let's say the descending order, and you basically put the second, you just output the second element. Like if you sort this array, it will descending order, it will become 35, 34, 12, 10, 1, 1. And then you can just return the second element. Pretty simple, right? No. The complexity of this solution is n log n. And here the few of the test cases will fall where the arrays are too large and they are bound by a time limit. The correct approach here is basically like a two-pointer approach or a two-variable approach. So what we are going to do is that we are going to basically take a and b, two variable, and assign them to minus infinity. So what we are going to do is that we are going to go through the array. Whenever you find an element which is larger than the first element, we are going to assign this. So in this case, the first element is 12. So this, let's say A is the first largest and B is the second largest. We are going to assign A 12 and B is still minus infinity. In the second scenario, we get 35. 35 is larger than 12. So A becomes 35 and B will become 12. In the third pass, we are at 1. 1 is neither greater than 35 is nor between like 35 and 12, so we do nothing. Similarly, we reach 10. 10 is not greater than 35, nor is between 35 and 12. We don't do anything. In the third pass, we get 34. 34 is less than 35, but it is greater than 12. So we put A equal to 35, but we update B equal to 34. In the third pass, basically we get 1 and we don't need to update anything. Here you directly know by the end of only the first pass that your answer is 34. And the complexity of this solution is O of n. Now we will move to our laptop to implement this code. Let's quickly write our code to find the second largest. First, we define our function, which is already defined for you if you're writing in some kind of test environment already. And this is for me, I'm just writing it here. As I explained you, what we do is that we say largest equal to second equal to float infinity. Basically, we are taking A and B variable and are assigning them to float infinity. Second we do is that we go like from every number, from number in number, we take each number, and the first if statement is that if the number is greater than the largest, as I told you, we say second equal to the largest and the largest equal to the number. So second will be minus infinity because currently the largest value is the infinity, and the largest will basically take your first largest number. Then if the largest is if the number which is currently in the for loop is basically between the largest and the second, we assign it to the second number because it is just the second largest number. And then when basically everything finished, then we return second, right? So this is how we do our code, and I hope you like it. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel for these kind of fun coding problems. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.